Hello again, I'm Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the NZXT Hades case. This mid-tower ATX case is mostly steel except for a few plastic parts and mesh, and is currently only available in a black color. At the top is one included 140mm exhaust fan, which is to the back, and another optional 140mm fan can be installed here. Also, two 120mm fans can be installed instead if preferred, and a large radiator can be installed at the top on the inside of the case. Conveniently located at the top is a headphone jack, microphone jack, two USB ports, as well as an external serial ATA port. The front door is mostly mesh, and there's a 3 temperature readout at the top. Now this temperature readout can be displayed in Celsius or Fahrenheit by pressing here. This door is held in place by magnets and swings open to reveal 4 external 5¼ inch drive bays. There's a dual channel 8-watt fan controller to adjust the speed on the fans, and here's the power button. The front bezel can be very easily removed by pulling at the bottom. Note that each drive bay cover doubles as a removable dust filter, and another filter at the bottom for the 200mm red LED intake fan, although the fan dust filter is not easily removed since it requires taking off the 200mm fan. On the left side panel is an included 200mm intake fan, and it comes with a dust filter, but it's not easily removed since it requires taking off the 200mm fan first. There's also extra ventilation on the left side panel, and the right side panel has ventilation. At the back of the case they include a 120mm exhaust fan, and here's where the motherboard's I/O shield plate gets installed. There are 7 mesh expansion slots and 2 rubber grommeted holes for water cooling system's tubes to pass through, as well at the bottom is where a standard ATX power supply gets installed, and they include 4 thumb screws, 2 on each side panel. This case fits Baby AT, Micro ATX, and Standard ATX form factor motherboards. There's a fair amount of room to work on the inside, but unfortunately the motherboard tray is not removable. There are 9 5¼ inch drive bays in total, but 4 are 5¼ inch drive bays, and the remaining are for hard drives or solid state drives. They include hard drive rails with rubber grommets on these to prevent vibrations for installing 3½ inch drives in the 5¼ inch drive bays. And there's a drive adapter at the bottom that fits up to 2 solid state drives. Note that some of the drive bays have a toolless design. This case comes with lots of cable management holes, as well as hooks on the opposite side of the motherboard tray so cables can be easily organized. And there's also a large hole on the motherboard tray for the cooler's retention plate. This case fits video cards up to 12 inches or 30 centimeters in length. There are 4 rubber rests for the power supply to lay on, and this will prevent vibrations. At the bottom are 4 rubber feet and a removable dust filter for the power supply fan. Finally, have a listen to the stock cooling as I increase the speed on the fans. With so many fantastic mid-sized tower cases on the market, that, by the way, is a good thing because you have lots to choose from, but it can be very confusing. So, which one do you go for? Well, number 1 is styling. You have to like the look of the case because, after all, it's something that you will be looking at quite a bit. After that, you really need to have a case that has the features that this case has. Now, while this case doesn't fall into the full tower, aluminum, removable motherboard tray category, it is a great product. Until next time, take care.